welcome to today's video. So, if you guys didn't know, baseball just started. I think the Jays are 5 games in. I think today's the 5th game in. Okay, I need to breathe. Whew. Every time I'm talking to you guys, I get so excited and I get tongue-tied and it's just really, really bad. But anyways, so today's their 5th game that they're playing and I'm just so excited because on Tuesday is the home opener. The Jays have started, baseball season's in, my withdrawals are over. I probably look really extra right now, but this is actually how I go to a game. I actually go pretty extra. Before we get into the video, make sure you guys grab some popcorn, a drink, your favorite candy, get cozy on that couch of yours because this story is about to get juicy. I decided to do the time I met a baseball pitcher, and you guys will find out who that pitcher is at the end of the video because I just want to taunt you a little bit. So this happened sometime last year in the summer. I want to say July, just because my cousin came down and she decided, she was like, okay, we need to go to Toronto clubs. I want to see what it's about. What's the hype? I'm like, yo, I got you. No worries. So it was me, her, and another one of my cousins and one of my closest friends. So all 4 of us decided, let's go clubbing. Let's just have a girls' night. So we did that. We went to same nightclub and we just kind of saw the scene. And we're just like, yo, this is a good scene. The music, the DJ. I don't know who the DJ was, but the DJ was playing all sorts of music. So there was Indian music, there was Spanish music, there was top 40s, hip hop, rap. It was just amazing. And honestly, it was kind of really fun. It was a different vibe of a club that I'm used to because I usually just go to the top 40s and stuff like that. So it was pretty fun. We danced, and the thing about girls is that we want to look cute when we go out, so we wear heels and then your feet start to kill. So our feet were actually screaming. So all of us are yo, honestly the vibes are good, but we're dying. Our feet are crying right now. So we're you know what, let's just go, let's just chill somewhere else. Toronto is always so live, so whenever you go, even if you're not at a destination a club or a restaurant or anything like that, you just walk around and the community feel of Toronto is so real that you just always have a great time. So we ended up sitting at this bench near the club, but kind of far, I would say a 5-minute walk from the club. So it was kind of just there, random bench, and we're sitting down, and a bunch of people just walk by, and everyone I feel is drunk. The way I remembered it, because I don't know, I think I was pretty turnt or pretty tired, but I just saw this bachelorette thing happening. So they were walking by and they're I'm getting married, and it was pretty cool. So we were all cheering her on, and then another group walked by and they were just all hyped, and then a guy just starts walking and I'm is he a part of that group? So I'm staring at him, and I was oh, hold on, I know this guy. I really know this guy from somewhere. I've seen him before. And I'm just where do I know him from? And literally, this is a conversation I'm having to myself as I'm staring at him. So he's staring at me now, and I'm crap, do I smile? Do I not? I know him from somewhere. So I wasn't sure where I knew him from. And then, I feel when I figured it out, he was oh crap, she knows who I am. I feel my eyes were where do I know him to? Oh my God, I know this guy. I'm dying here, guys. I'm too excited about the story. Anyways, wow, I did not expect that. I'm just wow. Okay, forget me almost dying. Let's go back to the story. So he's oh crap, she knows who I am. And I'm oh my God. So my first thought is, let me pinch my friend who loves baseball too. Cause I usually watch games with her. We go to games together. So I'm yo, the minute I get her attention, she's gonna know who he is too. But I didn't say anything because obviously I was tired and I don't know what. So I pinched her and I was yo, and she's like, ow, stop. And cause she was talking to my cousin. So I was oh my God, and I'm freaking out here. And my eyes are telling him hey, I know who you are. And he's yo, to me, this is my perspective on it. I feel him, he spoke okay, so the way I tell people is that we had a conversation with eyes and glares. So I'm hey buddy, I know who you are. And he's yo, just chill, like don't, you know, shout it or anything, because obviously like he was alone. And I'm thinking he assumed we were gonna stalk him and run after him. But anyways, this is like literally 5 seconds of walking, but like it was like slow-mo for like 3-4 hours. So I was like, okay, you know what, in my head I'm like, I will not be that like obsessive fan. Low-key I am. So I was like, yo, I'm pretty cool about this. I'm just gonna chill. And literally as he, like, I'm still pinching my friend. Like, even though she said, ow, whatever, I'm still trying to pinch her because I'm freaking out. So I feel like he saw all my cues on my face. Like, I'm freaking out. Like, I know who you are, but I'm not gonna scream and make a scene out of it. So as he finishes walking, and he's like maybe 2 feet over now, like gone past the bench, my friend turns around. She's like, what? I'm like, are you kidding me? That was just Aaron Sanchez. Like, girl, Aaron Sanchez. She's like, who's Aaron Sanchez? And even my 2 cousins were like, who's Aaron Sanchez? And I was like, oh my God, like guys, like I was freaking out, like freaking out. And my feet were still killing, but like my girl, like one of my cousins was just like, yo, like let's go after him, like let's take a picture. And I'm like, yo, like are we sure about that? It's 2 a.m. we're all tired, he probably has a game tomorrow morning, and like here we are. And she's like, nah, like we should go. So we're now running after him, and we were like, we saw him, and I feel like he knew that I just like lost it. Like I was cool as he walked by, but I feel like he like started speed walking because he knew I wasn't gonna hold it in for long. So we lost him. And then we're at this corner of like this like drugstore, I think. And I call up one of my friends who's also clubbing downtown. And he's like, yo, like, reach. And I was like, oh my God, where are you? He's like, Mansion Mercer, Mansion Mason. I don't know what it's called. But anyways, he's like, yo, come. And I'm like, I was still in shock. So I'm like, oh my God, like I just ran into Aaron Sanchez. He's like, what do you mean? He's not here. I'm not there. Like, he was so confused because he thought I ran into him. But I'm like, I didn't run into you. I ran into a baseball pitcher. Like, buddy, like, you know I'm obsessed with baseball. So he's like, what? Like, he's just so gone too. So he's like, yo, just come to my club. So I'm like, girls, you guys want to go? And they're like, nah, like, our fees is pretty bust. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I still ended up, like, Googling how far he, like, was from us, from our location. And it was, like, 5 minutes. So I was like, oh, okay, whatever, you know, like, you're 5 minutes away, but you know what, we're just gonna go home, blah, 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 probably catch some food and, like, just, like, catch some Z's. And he's like, all right, cool. Guys, let's just take a moment. Let me just breathe about how angry I am at this. Can't even talk properly. So I'm gonna break it down for you guys. The club is 5 minutes from our location, but we were kind of, like, tired, broke, cheap, because, like, obviously we paid to get into the other club, and we have to pay for parking, and we're not made of money. Like, I'm not made of money. So I was like, yo, I don't want to pay for entrance to another club and then stay there for like 10 minutes. Okay, this is the depressing news now. So I went on Instagram the day after, and what did I see on Instagram? That same club my friend was at, Osuna was at. So I ran into Aaron Sanchez. I didn't really meet him, but I had an eye conversation with him, and I could have met Osuna, but I didn't because I didn't go to the club. So I was pretty upset, but the highlight of the story was that I ran into Aaron Sanchez. I mean, like, I go to so many games that I see them. I ran into Stroman one time, and then I also was driving, going home from a game, and I actually saw Osuna signing some autographs for some fans. So, I mean, like, those are really, like, I wish I could pull over the car and get a signature myself. Or an autograph myself. I don't know why I said signature. An autograph myself. But obviously I can't. But this year I'm definitely going to try. I told my parents already that I'm living in Toronto because Toronto is lit and there's just so much things to do in Toronto. So we're definitely going to be doing that. So if I run into any of them, I will pull out my camera and I will vlog that for you because I think that's pretty cool. And like I said in the beginning of this year, I'm gonna be doing some crazy stuff and I cannot wait to take you along. So that's the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys found it interesting. I don't know how well I am on storytelling. I think I'm better in person because I get reactions where I don't know, like there's just, I don't know if I actually told the story properly or if I gave you guys details. But like for my vlog, I was so bad in the vlog. I was just like, it was just so hard for me to actually like vlog everything I was doing with people staring at me. And then like, I just didn't know what to vlog and how to vlog. Like some of the montage footage was shaky, but every single time I make a video, I go through it, I edit it, and I just see how I can be better. So I feel that every video that I post here on out, like every single video after, I'm taking notes and I'm finding the ways to be better. So I promise I'll get better with the vlogging, with the storytelling, with the video content. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't want to ramble on too much, but if you guys did enjoy it, like, subscribe. I post every week, and I promise I will be posting every week now. So till my next video, bye guys.